Welcome back, everybody, to the Nevin Shapiro Show. I'm Mike Tirado. I'm here with Nevin Shapiro. And today we're going to get into who will be the best individual performers for this season. We're going to go into every single position, offense and defense. We're going to get Nevin's take. I'm going to give my take on who is going to be the guys that we're looking for this season. Before the video does start, if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. We also have a very special sponsorship that we want to talk about, the Superfly Roasters. This is some of the best coffee that you can get in South Florida right now. I'm going to leave it in the description below. You can click the link. You could check them out on Instagram. They have their own website, superflyroasters.com. Please go check them out and get yourself some of the best coffee in South Florida. Also, we are sponsored by Runner, the app that you can run over trains and collect coins. You can get it in the Google Play Store and the App Store. Go ahead and go download that now before the video does start. And of course, as we start every show, let's get into the action. I know you have no idea what we're talking about today.
No, you know I never do.
I know.
There's no script.
I know.
We go a cappella, man.
Yes. So before we do jump into these individual performers, I do want to mention something that I did hear with Mario Cristobal and Don Bailey Jr.'s radio podcast. Mm-hmm. Miami just had their first full contact fall camp on Sunday, so yesterday. And Don Bailey asked him how the overall team looked. Mario mentioned a couple things in the interview that, honestly, for me, it raised a little bit of concern, and I wanted to get your take on it. He asked him about the offense. His quote was, "He saw us execute at a fairly good level, not what we want yet, but certainly a solid performance." Then he asked him about the defense. His quote was, "The expectation has not been met. There is progress towards that expectation." Then the final thing, he asked him about the overall team, and he said, "The coaching staff likes what it's seen so far, but there's a lot more progress that needs to be made before the season begins."
Yeah.
And to me, I don't like that kind of comment. I want us to be in a position where Mario's like, we're ready. We're ready to stomp on these motherfuckers right now. We're 2 weeks away. There's nothing that's going to change in 2 weeks. There's just not. There's not. Yeah. I just didn't like I felt like he was going to, like he needs to come out and have that swag.
So here's, Mike, we've beat the Mario thing to death. Like since we started doing this thing, and let me just come off my box and just share one of the things that really just riles me, right? And this is not like a hater comment, but I just want to be direct because we get a lot of comments about, yo, get off Mario shit and this and that. The thing that really bothers me personally is that I've known Mario a long time. Okay, I've known him a long time, and when I see a guy acting out a character like someone he's not, it just rubs me. Be who you are. Everyone knows I'm a controversial type figure, even though I'm a mellow dude, right, in reality. But just be who you are. I can't fake the funk. Yo, fuck you, eat shit, suck dick, whatever. Be who you are. Just be who you are. And I see Mario a lot of times trying to play these word games and word salad. He tries too much, in my opinion, to be like Nick Saban. And I've made that comment, Nick Saban, -7 titles. And, man, just say, yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
Right.
Enough with the fucking charades. And let me stop myself short. Forget the Mario talk. It's this season. This is it. Yeah. I don't care what they say, how he says it, how he plays it. I don't care. It's enough. Listen, we play Notre Dame in less than 2 weeks or 2 weeks, whatever it is, 2 Sundays from. Man, let's go. That's it. All the talk, all this and that. Listen, forget the. You have all the resources. You've been paid well. You're one of the highest paid coaches in America. That's it. Come out and play ball. I don't care what he says. I'd stop talking. Well, everyone could see the trajectory. Listen, man, show us the trajectory. Don't tell us. Just show us. And that's my take on it, honestly, man. And that's some of the things that's really just rubbed me. And, just stay true to who you are, man, and just be that guy. It's that's it. He's an offensive lineman. He's gotten that offensive line proper.
Yep.
Okay. He wants to instill toughness because the game's decided in the trenches. You could have the sexiest quarterback, but that game's going to be decided in the trenches, most specifically when you get to that next level in the NFL, right? That's why they pay blindside offensive tackles 20-some-odd billion per year, right? For that reason. You're protecting the asset. Man, just go play. I don't really give a shit what Mario had to say on Don Bailey's show, to be honest with you. No disrespect. Just show up and fucking beat someone's ass and just show that we're back as a program.
That's what I want. You know, it was more just like I wanted that type of, no, we're ready, man. We're coming.
I just think, you know, when there's a lot of time, you know, it's like idle time is like the devil's workshop. Mm-hmm. You're just going to play scenarios in your head. Man, just show up and do it. Mm-hmm. Right, and that's it. That's where I stand on Mario.
Yep.
I'm behind Mario. I want to see us win.
Yes, I want to see us win
that's
too.
It.
And
I don't want
a backdoor.
If he doesn't, he's got the whole fan base to answer to. I think this is the year.
Right.
Right. Are we both in agreement? This is the year.
Are you kidding?
I mean,
Absolutely.
anything less than a playoff run is like defend yourself.
These statements for me was him almost saying he has a backdoor excuse.
Listen,
I mean, it's like
he could have anything he wants.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. This fan base is going to look at them. If they're not in the playoffs, they're lining up on him. If they're in the playoffs,
yep.
You know, welcome home.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get out of this and let's jump into our segment today, which is the best individual performers this season. We're going to start with the offense. We're going to go running backs to start. Who do you have right now being the guy with the most amount of yards to end the season?
I'm a big Mark Fletcher fan.
Yeah.
I really just like him a lot. He went through a situation last year, you know, losing his dad. He's dealt with some nagging injuries. I just think he's an NFL type running back. I like him a lot. Mm-hmm. Jordan Lyle's a home run hitter.
Yep.
I heard really good things about Gerard Pringle leading into, you know, he's coming in. I haven't seen him, so I can't really comment on him. The kid that transferred from North Dakota State I heard is really good. But, like, I'm a big Mark Fletcher fan, and I think he's going to be awesome. I think he's going to be really good. I'm hoping he's a 1,000-yard runner, even with split carries between Thunder and Lightning, him and the other, you know, Jordan Lyle. I'm big on Mark Fletcher. Mm-hmm. I'm big on him.
I definitely think Fletcher's going to be our guy, our starter. Mm-hmm. I think he's the guy to wear down a defense. He's a little bit bigger.
I think he's
our Damian Martinez of last year.
I think he's going to be really good. I think he's going to be the best offensive player we have.
What I would like to see more of is Lyle being a little bit more involved in the passing game. I think he's a home run guy. He's that lightning rod.
Well, Shannon Dawson's got to get him out in space.
Yeah, get him out in space.
And if he does, then, you know, he'll do his thing.
You know, because Cam Ward had that check down to Damian Martinez a lot last year that caught us. And I think that Lyle's going to be that guy, not the Fletcher. I think Fletcher's that A and B gap guy. And you'll see Lyle be that C gap, outside zone, outside counter type player.
I really think we have no problems on offense, man.
No.
I stand on it. Mm-hmm. Don't get me talking into undefeated. You know, I could pull that. Yeah,
before we get into our next segment, man, I freaking love that shirt right there.
You know. Well, is there any... Who am I repping? The Catholics or the convicts?
Come on.
I'm a fucking stone cold convict, with a pardon or without one. Fuck Notre Dame. What the fuck have they ever done? They've never won a national title as long as I'm alive. 88 doesn't count. They stole the fucking Cleveland Gary fumble from us. They wouldn't have won a national title without that bullshit call. Teams make their marks on just jacking us on calls. Yeah. Ohio State won. Notre Dame 88. 86 Penn State. You know, Vinny threw the game, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just throwing conspiracies.
Just throwing things out there into the wind. Yeah. All right.
But I'm glad you like my shirt.
I love it.
It was a personal recommendation from someone.
Okay.
And they didn't think I'd wear it, and I said, with pride, I will.
Yeah. They don't really know you whoever made that comment then. They really don't know who Nevin is.
I take a lot of pride in my incarceration.
So there's a lot.
Especially since I shouldn't have been there. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, that will come out with, you know, what's behind us and everything. So there's not a lot of competition at tight end. Elija Lofton is by far our guy at tight end. What do you see from him as far as a performance?
You know, everyone speaks really highly of him. I haven't seen enough from myself personally. I thought Arroyo was incredible. I really liked him.
Amazing.
I loved him. Mm-hmm. You know, he was injured a lot. I don't think we got his full. I could say
we got one season of him.
He's an NFL Pro Bowler.
Yes.
Hopefully, Lofton is similar. Early for me to say. Mm-hmm. Just early. I honestly haven't had enough.
Right.
To watch, you know. And I was looking at some of the highlights. I wasn't like breaking down film. I was just looking at some of the highlights. I was watching a show and it was breaking down Miami's offensive season last year. And, Shannon Dawson, I don't know how he is in the annals of college offense coordinators and how he's looked at. But, man, he had a lot of great shit last year. And I can't say it's all Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward made it shine, too. Mm-hmm. But, man, there were so many misdirections and, guys were fucking running wide open. And I loved it. And I saw a lot of Arroyo last year and that type shit. So if that play calling holds true to form, Lofton should explode.
Yes.
He should explode.
That play against Virginia Tech.
Yeah. If you're going to be a tight end, if you're going to be a tight end at the next level, why do you not want to come to the University of Miami? We only pump out fucking stars.
Mm-hmm. Even as of late, too, David Njoku, Brevin Jordan.
I mean, just
now Elijah
stars,
Lofton.
Man. And tight ends become such a heavy position.
Yeah.
In the NFL, it's such a dominant, crucial component now, and it's become a tight end, based, league.
Right. Yeah. I think he's going to have a great year because he showed a lot of promise last year. Yeah. He's very physical, and I think he's a guy that you're going to use a lot in the run game. Mario loved last year, Shannon Dawson loved to use that jumbo package when we would get into the goal line situation where we'd have a tight end split from under the gun. And
he's got a Debo
Cam Ward used to point at the gap that they were going in to the defense, and they went right at that gap.
He's got a Debo Samuel look. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm expecting big things from the kid. Mm-hmm. I don't have a specific grade on him or feel. I'll get a much better feel now this season because I think he's going to be.
He's that guy now.
I think he's going to be really targeted, especially with a lot of inexperienced new coming, freshman receivers or second year receivers. But I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to the whole offensive scheme, man.
Of course.
I really am. I think they're going to be really good offensively. I think they're going to be a dominant run team.
So now, segueing with that, let's get into the receivers, which is the big one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new faces that are hitting this ground. So who do you see being our receiving leader?
I think everyone out there has the same opinion. Malachi Toney's supposed to be that dude.
Right.
Right? I've seen him in high school. I've seen some of what he's just that South Florida type fucking pain in the ass for opposing defenses. He fits the bill. But I also think Ray is gonna be really special. I think he's great too. Guys just need opportunities, man. Without opportunity, how can you show what you're capable of, right? And I'm not going to give you an answer on this, Mike, because I think everyone has the same opinion. Malachi's like the new sexy toy under the tree. But I don't think you sleep on Ray. And I think he just hasn't had a real chance to prove anything. Putting him back there for a kick return or a punt return, that's a pressure-packed situation because if you come out and you fumble, now you're like in the doghouse. So that's not like playing receiver where it's a different scheme altogether and mindset. And I can't wait to see the freshmen receivers and the sophomore. I can't wait to see our young crew, man. I think they're going to be really good. The one thing about JoJo Trader is I've heard a number of people say, and maybe he's ultra talented, but he's been injury prone, and I hear that a lot from a number of different people, and I think he was just injured again because they were like mum on him. I hope he stays healthy. And he's got crazy talent.
Right.
So that I can't answer that question. Who do I expect? I expect all of them to break out because they got competition. Whoever shows out is going to play.
Yep.
Right? So you're going to create your own opportunity. I know there's big pressure on the staff to play Malachi. Right? Because he could be, if not. Mm-hmm. All right? That's how it works now with this portal system. And I'd feel the same way about the other guys as well. They all could find a home somewhere else if they weren't. But that's just the way the world is now with the portal.
100%.
Even Will said that to us last week when we had him on, right? He's like, yeah, look, if it was Back then, if it was the rules today, he would have been gone. He would have left. He's going to sit behind Frank and Portis. He would have been gone.
Right.
And that's what you got, in today's world.
I think that Malachi is, as far as what I saw from the spring, I went to the spring game and he was clear cut above the rest.
Yeah.
I see him being that guy for us this year. I think he'll be our receiving leader.
Yeah.
He'll be the guy that's most targeted for sure as he gets open more.
See, this isn't a situation like we used to have back in the day. So, like when, let's say, Andre Johnson, I know I'm going back sometime, but like when he was coming up behind Santana and Reggie Wayne, you knew he was going to be that next dude, right? Because those guys were the primary focuses. We don't have that luxury from last season because everybody left.
Gone.
Right? Jacoby George, Horton, and
Restrepo.
So, and Arroyo. So, gone. The whole production, gone.
Yep, gone.
So, this is like an exciting, let's see who shows out.
Of course.
Come play for your reps. Right?
Yep. Oh, a lot of new faces. Obviously, Carson, Beck, everything. Yeah.
I don't think we're bad at receiver. We're just inexperienced.
Yep.
And that's what you do. You go get experience. By midseason, we'll have experience. That's how it works. You're not a freshman anymore, midway point.
Right.
Right?
So before we get out of the offense, obviously the obvious statement here is Carson Beck is going to be our starter.
Let it rip,
right?
man. I'm expecting big things from him.
This is the question that I want to know. As far as success goes, Xing out ACC championship and playoff, the overall team, I'm talking individual performance-wise, what would you say for him yards-wise would be something you'd be comfortable saying would be successful for Carson Beck?
He's got to throw for over 3,000 yards.
Yeah. I would say mid-threes probably.
I think he's got to keep his interceptions under double digits for the season. As far as a touchdown standpoint, I don't put a number on that because that's based on situational.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
And I really think we're gonna stick it down teams' throats in the running game. And if we're not, why'd Mario bring in 20 offensive linemen? And I'm not knocking it. I agree with it. I'm cool with that. But I don't put a number on Carson Beck. I just want to see efficiency. 3,000 yards is practical and realistic. I don't think we're going to see a Cam Ward type statistical season. And for our sake, we better not, because that means we're behind a lot. Right? So 3,000 yards is the barometer and under double-digit interceptions.
Love it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't put a touchdown number on it at all.
Yeah.
And as far as, completion percentage.
No, that's tough.
It's going to be, they're going to be solid, man. Like, they're going to be solid. If his wing is good, and I'm assuming it is, we're going to be good.
All right, so let's go into the defense. We're gonna get out of this offense. Yeah,
but I didn't know where you were going with. I didn't know even what the topic was.
I know.
But
we're getting there.
I'm prepared.
There. Okay, so we're gonna start with the defensive line. Okay, who do you see having the most production as far as tackles go?
I'm gonna say this. I think Armando Blount has a big year.
Wow, love it.
I think he has a big year, and some of the intel I'm getting, obviously, Justin Scott, is everyone's looking for big things from. He was a 5-star, but I just got something with Armando Blount and being a Central product, and I saw some video on him, and he looks sculpted. He looks diesel, and I like it, and that shows to me that he's gotten discipline where he needs to in the weight room, and that's who I'm expecting. Reuben Bain's the obvious answer, right?
Of course.
He's got to have a bounce back season. He's got a lot of money riding on it, right? He could be a potential top 5, top 10 pick, right? I've seen him projected as low as 2 or as high as 2, depending how you look at it. And, he's got a lot to play for. So I don't want to go with the obvious chalk. I go with Armando Blount.
Yes. I was going to say this. The guy I'm looking for to have a breakout year is Akeem Mesidor.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say that too.
He's been there long, and he's experienced. He's got a lot of experience, and even though there's a change at defensive coordinator, there's not a change at defensive line, and he's worked with Jason Taylor for multiple years now and has been developing in under his wing and under his tutelage. And I just like the fact that a Hall of Famer has sculpted this guy. Obviously, Bain coming off the injury is, like you said, the obvious answer. But I think Mesidor needs to prove himself this year if he wants to put himself into this draft stock and raise his barometer. So I think Mesidor. I want Mesidor to have that year. Well, but I love the Armando Blount.
So let me just say this. You know, so much has been said about, you know, there's always been like that thrill about the U, you know, with like just the offensive guys and this and that. And yeah, we've had them. The identity of this program is the interior. When we've been dominant, we've had guys like Cortez Kennedy, Jerome Brown, Russell Maryland, Sapp,
Vince,
you know, William Joseph. Like our guys inside were fucking nasty. And when we have that, we're a different program. That's what we've really lacked for some time. Manny Diaz just about had that with that Gerald Willis group and those guys.
Jalen Phillips.
They were doing some shit, right?
Greg Rousseau.
They just couldn't put the whole thing together. But when we're really good, Miami, is when we're fucking shit up on that interior. And that's just the truth.
Yep.
And so I'm really... Blount and Justin Scott and Bain, like those guys, and your boy Mesidor, like, they could set the tone, man, for this defense being a different defense.
So who's the sack leader?
Ruben Bain.
Okay, I agree. If he could get that speed back off that edge, and he was
choice, man.
Yeah, it's true.
He's playing for big money.
He is.
He's playing for big money.
Sucks he went down he went down in the Florida game.
Whatever it is, man. So. Listen, there's a big difference between top 5 and like next round.
Huge.
Top 5 pick. Trust me.
Right.
A lot of loot.
So let's go linebackers. Who do you see being the tackle leader for the Hurricanes at linebacker?
I'm just going to.
I already know where you're going.
You think I'm going to say Torre?
Oh, maybe you are saying something different. I did think Torre.
I'm going with Popo Aguirre.
Yes, that was my pick. So we're on the same page.
I have a skill set, Mike. I see what you're thinking.
Yeah, that was my guy.
Popo.
He was by far the best performer in the spring that I saw from a defensive standpoint. He was in on every play. Even if he wasn't a part of the tackle, he cleaned up the tackle. And he's that A and B gap guy. I really like him a lot.
I'd like to see Wesley Bassint really prove everybody wrong. Even though no one's wrong, he's underproduced.
Yes.
There's no knocking him, but he's underproduced. And you just got to be honest. If we're going to say it the way it is, we have to say it the way it is. That's why people want to tune in and see what we have to say, right? Because it's going to be direct and there's no bullshit or favoritism. He's underproduced. We've expected more.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's a full story. Finish out.
He has like a Carson Beck type story. And what I mean by that is 2 years ago, he had a really good year. He had a solid performance. And I'm like, man, this is going to be our guy with, coming into that Cam Ward year. Then last year, he really just didn't have a good, I think he was a little banged up shoulder wise.
Maybe so. And, and when there's deficits all over the defense.
That's true too.
I mean,
sure.
Our secondary was so fucking sorry. And really, they shouldn't, not everyone else should be spared. The rest of the defense sucked too. Right? So it was a group effort. They all sucked. And injury, inefficiency, whatever it was, they got a chance to get started, a whole new slate. And I really hope Wesley Bassint, shows up, man, and like represents Central pride.
And I think he's in that same category as Akeem. He's been there the longest. He needs to show up. He could be and I said this on a few shows ago, he could be our leader. He could be that signal caller for us.
Who would be unhappy to see that? Nobody.
Not even. Yeah, you're right. 100%. So let's go to corners. Okay, who would you say would be our interception leader?
I think Mark Brown is going to have a huge comeback year. I think he's going to be
love it.
I think he's going to have a huge comeback year. He has to. He's too high. He's too high rated. He comes from a pedigree and a program. He's got a lot to prove. What better time than now?
Yep. And he's listed from all the depth charts that I've been seeing. He's not the starter currently.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that whole fucking secondary sucked. minus O.J. Frederick, who was a freshman. So that's like learning under fire. Damari Brown, he's my sleeper guy. I like the kid Xavier. Is it
Xavier Lucas?
Xavier Lucas, yeah. I like him for a couple of reasons. He's a South Florida kid, and something about him. I can't even tell you what. Something about him.
So my prediction was O.J. Frederick was going to be our interception leader, but Xavier Lucas will be our tackle leader for corners. He's more physical.
I'm going to go with you on that.
Yeah, he's physical.
I only said Damari Brown that I think he becomes an impact player for us, and I think he has a huge return season. He's too hot. He's too talented to have gone into anonymity, in my opinion.
I do want to make an honorable mention, though, because we just got out of the linebackers. I've heard a lot of buzz on who's playing nickel, potentially, is Keontae Scott, the transfer from Auburn. I've heard a lot of good things about him at the nickel position. And I think
I'm gonna have to defer to you because I have a million other things going on.
Yeah, I know.
You're monitoring our competition out there.
Yeah. So
Daffy Duck and fucking Herman Munster. Sorry.
All right, so let's finish the defense with safeties, and then we'll finish up with special teams. So safeties, who do you see the biggest? Yeah,
that's all I hear. Poiser.
Yep, Zachariah Poiser.
Yeah, don't be a poser, be a poiser.
Yeah. He's 6'2", 190. He's got that size. He's got that look for, a safety. I think he's going to be our guy.
He was a top 5 rated portal safety, I saw, which says a lot coming from Jacksonville State.
Right.
How'd he end up in that shithole?
Could be some other underlying issues of why he ended up there. But yes, I agree with you.
So, that's who I'm thinking. Just whatever you see out there is going to be an improvement. You see that plant we have? You could put them back there at secondary, and that would give us a better show than what last year was. You're not wrong. That's the sad part. I know. And we can't keep beating it. Cup's half full, man. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's ride. All you Miami fans, I know we haven't won shit in forever. I'll take my 3-year blame. All right. My statute of limitations are off. They've been off a long time. Yeah. Come on. Let's go, man. Yeah. This is it. No excuses. I don't care what Mario said to Don Bailey. Let's go. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're going to wrap up. We're going to fucking smash Notre Dame, Mike. You're really on this one. We're going to fucking beat the shit out of them. I'm telling you. I'm not wavering. I'm not talking I'm like rah-rah, fucking, we're going to fucking pound that team's ass. I love it. I'm telling you, man. See, that's what I wanted to hear from fucking Mario, man. He needs where's that energy? Bro, anyone who thinks this stadium's not going to be fucking jumping, it just has never been in South Florida before for a big game. You know what this place is going to... It's not like we're playing Middle Tennessee State and we don't care, right? This is Notre Dame, and it's the first game. Miami's the hottest spot in the world. Everybody wants to be here. Why wouldn't you want to be at this game on a Sunday night, the only thing to do? It's going to be fireworks. There really is. I'm wearing this shirt until that game. I'm not even taking it off. I'll give you some cologne. I don't need it. I'm good, man. I always smell proper. I'm not taking it off, Mike. All right. I love it. It's my blankie. All right. We're going to wrap up the show with special teams. So who will be our standout guy on special teams? Who's our guy? I'm still cheering for Andy Borgalis. What the fuck? He's not even here. I'm still cheering for him. I told you, man. Those Borgalis brothers are fucking gangsters, dude. I wish we could fucking I love those guys. Man, I fucking love those guys. Pinch hitter. Bring them in real quick. You guys are invited to my suite, man. The Borgalis brothers. If you hear this, man, you guys are always welcome. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not getting into the kicker talk and the punt. No, not kicker, but I'm punt return, kick return. Oh. Yeah, that stuff. I don't know. That the new kid that we just brought in. Keelan Marion? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, who else? I still want Ray. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, he's still listed on the depth chart. He's still listed as punt return, kick return. Or no, he's still listed like one of the two. He's still listed. We used to be so dominant in that area, and now it's not even a big deal to us. I know. It's weird, man. But apparently this Marion guy coming from BYU is the man. I mean, listen, so if you're adding a transfer portal edition for one of those guys, he better be worth it.
Right.
Right.
If you spend a bag on that, he better be worth your cash.
Right.
Definitely.
Guys like that determine games, man. I mean,
Yeah.
we've had them forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's in recent time, it's just hasn't been part of our function.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Again, get your Superfly roast. Go down in the description. Some of the best coffee you could get in South Florida right here. And, of course, as we end every show, we'll catch you on the next one.